Hello, my name is Laurel Clark. I'm the library director at the South Kingstown Public Library, and I want to welcome you all to Follow the Reader, a new mini video series that we're doing for members of the community to share their thoughts on books and reading in the library. So this episode is a little different. We have our roles reversed as I am interviewing who is usually going to be doing the interviewing. So I want to welcome Karyn Leahy. She's our digital services librarian. And good morning, Karyn.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So we'll just jump right into the questions. What are you reading now?
It's the book I'm reading right now.
A little higher. Okay. There we go. Oh.
So this is Nanny for the Alien Lord by Tammy Walsh. It's
Okay.
A sci-fi romance novel.
Okay, that's different.
It is.
How's it going so far? Are you liking it?
I actually only started it yesterday, so I'm only about 15 pages in. So
Okay.
it's still pretty new to me, but I can tell you about some of the other books I'm reading right now too.
Sure.
Because I tend to read multiple books at a time. I'm also reading an ebook titled Upended Life by Erin Flynn. And that is kind of a magical university novel.
Okay.
So I'm enjoying that one. I'm almost done with that one. And I'm going to be excited to see where else it's a series. So where else the series goes.
Excellent. And you get that right through Overdrive or Hoopla, our services?
That one was actually a Kindle Unlimited book.
Okay.
But I am also listening to an audiobook from Hoopla. I'm listening to Surrender by Ellen Scott and Ellabee Andrews. It's the third book in the Hollow series, which is a fantasy series.
Okay.
And I believe it's the last one, but I'm not sure. It's not really clear yet.
Okay. Great. Different stuff. So do you have a favorite book you've been reading recently?
I do. I just finished an audiobook yesterday that I was reading before the one I'm reading now. And I also got that one through Hoopla, and it was called Prince of Dreams by Pippa DaCosta. It is book 4 of the Messenger Chronicles, which is a futuristic fantasy series. It kind of combines elements of sci-fi and fantasy together. And it was amazing. The audiobook is very good. It has 2 narrators, a male and a female narrator. And like the male narrator does all the male voices and the female narrator does all the female voices, and they do a really amazing job. And this audiobook company also incorporates sound effects into the audiobook. So it's really an immersive experience, and it's a really great story. There's only one more book in the series, and I'm excited for that one too.
Neat. I've never listened to something with the audio effects, so I would be interested in that.
It's just a little bit, so it's not like overwhelming, but it really just adds a little something extra to the story.
Cool. Okay. What do you use as a bookmark when you're reading a physical book?
So I would like to think of myself as someone who uses a real bookmark, but I am just a found bookmark person. I have a Stop and Shop receipt in this one. I did have an actual real bookmark for a little while, and I don't know what I did with it.
Okay. If you read, if you're reading ebooks, what is your favorite snack or drink while you're?
I am a big tea drinker, so just a big cup of black tea with a little milk and sugar in it.
Nice. It's good on cold days.
Yes.
What's your favorite place to read?
I'd say actually the place I read the most right now is I read in bed before I go to sleep at night. But I have to say my favorite place to read is probably in like a bubble bath.
Really? Neat.
Yeah.
All right. Don't drop that book.
No, or the phone when it's
Or the, yeah, especially that. So what do you love about the library, or is there a favorite library story you would like to share with the viewers?
I'll start with a favorite library memory. And this is not specific to the South Kingston Library, but I started volunteering at libraries when I was about 11. And then I got my first job at that same library when I was 15. So I have been involved with libraries in various ways for almost 20 years now. So libraries have just been such a big part of my life, basically for my entire life. And so they've just always been a cornerstone for life for me. And what I like best about libraries is that there is something for everyone and anyone. I love that I can get my smutty romance and my husband can get hardcore sci-fi and my kids can get picture books. I like when I'm having trouble with the internet, I can come to the library and use the internet. I didn't have a printer at home for a while, so it was great that I knew that there was this resource where I could go and just print things I needed. And this programming, just there's literally something for everyone. And I think that's the best thing about public libraries is that everyone's welcome and that we can find something for you.
I agree wholeheartedly. Well, thank you so much, Karyn, for being an interviewee instead of an interviewer. And would you like to nominate somebody to be the next Follow the Reader?
I am going to nominate our Young Adult Services librarian, Brandy Fong, to be on Follow the Reader.
Awesome. Well, look out, Brandy. Well, great. Thank you so much. And see you next time on Follow the Reader.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.